Hello everyone, I'm 18 Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We've had some really nice weather the last couple of days, but we're going to start to see at least a few changes in the forecast going forward. A few flurries and light snow showers are still on track to pass through late this afternoon into this evening. Looking at our next round of snow Saturday evening into Sunday, this one is starting to look a little bit better in terms of at least some accumulating snow. We'll talk about that. And then early next week, it is going to be cold and blustery, but that does not look to be a prolonged stretch of cold and blustery conditions. But nonetheless, next week will be a little bit on the cold side. So here's the future track for today. Around midday, lunchtime hour, we're still going to be on the dry side, maybe even some of us seeing a few breaks in the clouds. But as we get towards about 3 p.m., we'll start to see that line approach the western parts of our area and should reach the Highway 53 corridor, Ladysmith areas down towards Alma and Arcadia and Mondovi around between about 5 and 8 p.m. and then we'll exit the area by about 11 p.m. or midnight tonight. Now, some of the data does suggest this line kind of completely fizzling out as it gets into our area. Certainly still a possibility, but even if that happens or not, snow totals with this are not going to be impressive at all. In fact, it really has not changed from our thinking the last couple of days. Some flurries are possible overnight tonight into tomorrow. We'll have a mostly cloudy sky. We'll clear things out tomorrow night for a time, and then the clouds re-enter the picture into Saturday, and we're mostly dry Saturday during the day. But then after about 3 or 4 p.m., that's where we're going to start to see snow chances start to return to the area as our next system approaches. And we'll talk more about that here in just a moment. So the snowfall forecast, again, has not really changed. A trace to a ½ inch for most areas. I will highlight, though, the areas in light blue here from, say, about Phillips to near Menominee, Red Wing, Northwest. There is a possibility we could see isolated totals up to 1 inch. It's not a guarantee anywhere in our area to see an inch of snow, but in that area there is a possibility. The higher totals are going to be over around St. Cloud and parts of western Minnesota. They could see 1 to 2 inches there. And in some cases, some spots could potentially even not see anything at all if the system ends up weakening as it moves through. But that's not our only chance of snow we have going forward. Saturday night into Sunday now, our chances of snow have now increased pretty decently up into the likely category now, still a slight chance Sunday night. So here's a look at future track. We're going to start with some of the longer range models here. So we're going to start this at 4 p.m. on Saturday, and I'll let it play through. But we're still about 2 to 3 days out right now, so we're kind of getting a little bit of a better grasp on how this is going to pan out. But you can see the snow starts moving Saturday night. There could be some moderate bursts of snow mixed in there, and then this will continue throughout the day on Sunday and should start to wrap up by early to mid-evening on Sunday. That's one look at Futurecast. Here's another one of the longer range models. Again, we're looking at the European and the GFS. And again, it paints a similar picture that we'll see the snow move through. And the idea right now is for the low to track out of the Dakotas, down into southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, kind of along the border there, and then swing through central Wisconsin. So again, the track of that system could play a little bit of a role in how much we'll see for snow, but this one does look to bring at least a little bit more accumulation than Thursday's round. Could be right now, my thinking, the way things stand, at least as of this morning, 1 to 3 inches, isolated amounts up to 4 inches. But again, that is likely to change as we get newer data in the coming days, so stay with us for updates there. And this will, of course, lead to the potential for travel impacts. So again, we'll keep you updated as we get that newer data in. And once we get this afternoon into tonight's system out of here, we should have a better clarity. We can focus more on that round for snow. So today, 27 degrees. Again, 30% chance of flurries and light snow after about 4 to 5 p.m. here in Eau Claire. For tonight, again, 30% chance of flurries and light snow before midnight, though I think in the Eau Claire area it should be done with by about 10 p.m. or so. Low tonight of 19. 27 and 26 Friday and Saturday, 28 Sunday, and then dropping to around 10 Monday and Tuesday. It's going to be breezy on Monday. We're going to deal with wind chill values potentially as low as about maybe the teens below 0, and then slightly warmer by the middle of next week with maybe a slight chance for a flurry or light snow shower.